Can you please tell us a bit about yourself?
Hi, my name is Erik Brenner, and I'm the Director of Belonging Engagement at Northeastern University, where in my role I focus on neurodiversity, and we have a department called the Neurodiversity Network. I've been in this role for 3 years as the inaugural director at the university. I have a PhD in neurodiversity in the workplace and how employers can adjust their workplace practices for everyone. And what we're seeing in the workplace is that when companies do this, they're seeing the benefits and the employee benefits as well. My area of research also is what is now called the ACEN grant in partnership with UConn and Missouri and Vanderbilt, where we are creating a playbook for how colleges of engineering can create neuro-inclusive campuses.
Can you please tell us a little bit about Northeastern University?
And at our school is Northeastern. We are experiential learning. We're the #1 co-op internship school in the university. And so what we focus on significantly is the co-op experience. Each of our students go on at least one 6-month co-op. And so we partner with companies to create neuro-inclusive co-op experiences, and we've hired job coaches to work with our students who identify as neurodivergent and helping them in the entire co-op process, which includes application and onboarding and interviewing and performance on the co-op, and then a reflection period after it, and working with managers to make sure it's a successful experience.
How does your program partner with other departments at the university to support neurodivergent students?
We are one offering at the university. There's also the academic accommodations office. We work closely with them, but we're separate. We do not work with accommodations. And there's also an academic support program where you can go for tutoring. Our focus is on belonging on campus, executive functioning, and basically how to function in higher ed and how to thrive, as well as that co-op experience, because that's such a major part of the university. Northeastern University is a private urban school right in the middle of Boston, a couple minutes away from Fenway Park. And the main campus is in Boston, but there's also 13 colleges in the global network. There are about 20,000 undergraduate students and then another 20,000 graduate students. Without a doubt, the expertise and the forte of Northeastern University is the experiential learning. Students who come to the university are here for their co-op experience, for their research experience. And as a result, it is the second most applied to school in the university in the country last year, with 104,000 applications, because of the return on the investment and the good job outcomes that our students are receiving after graduation. And our Neurodiversity Network is situated in there to provide extra support and resources to students who identify as neurodivergent.
Can you please tell us more about the supports you offer to neurodivergent students?
The philosophy that we have is that we come at this from a strength-based perspective, not the deficit model. So as a result, we've removed the requirement for a diagnosis in order to participate in our program, and we also currently don't have a fee. We feel that the diagnosis removal is very important because of the cost that is involved with the neuropsych, and also the large international population that comes to our school that have many different approaches and understandings of mental health. So it's been a priority for us to remove that barrier. When you come to the school, we have coaches that we meet with you up to a half hour a week, and it's very individually goal driven, and whatever the students need to be working on, such as learning how to advocate for themselves, understanding their strengths, and how to executive function and plan their days. That's really what we focus on in the first 2 years. But when you get to your third and your fourth year and you start going on your co-op and your experiential learning opportunities, then we have job coaches that work with the students on successful placements. So we've also invested heavily in professional development for faculty and staff throughout the university, and understanding how they can adjust their practices to be more neuro-inclusive through universal design. And what we talk about will not only benefit neurodivergent students and colleagues, but it will benefit everyone. And so in the last 2 years, we've trained and done professional development with up to about 1,200, 1,300 faculty and staff at university. And there has been great support and involvement, which I think is a reflection of the university's strive to become more inclusive, where everyone can belong.
How do most students find your program?
Students come to us by referral process. You can find information about us on our website, or your academic advisors or admission officers can be referred to us. And then we'll have an intake meeting with you. And at that time, we'll get an assessment of what your goals are. And oftentimes we do referrals to other offices on campus that best fit your needs. It's an incredibly complex system here at the university with a lot of offerings, but we are trained professionals on neurodiversity, and we understand what supports someone who is neurodivergent needs, and we're happy to help navigate that process and meet with students and help that process along. What's unique about our program is the services that we provide. We have a highly invested interest in the workplace and long-term work success. And so in addition to the co-op experiences that I talked about that the students will go on, we also go out and we visit the workplaces. Companies have invited us to come in to learn and see what a day in the workplace may look like. So for example, we took a van down to the New York Stock Exchange in Manhattan last year and took our business majors there. We're also visiting Boston Children's Hospital upcoming. So for those students who want to take advantage of that, we bring in industry professionals. We had a representative from SAP come in and talk about the decision of whether or not to disclose in the workplace, weighing your pros and cons, and if you should disclose and how you should disclose and when you should disclose. We plan hackathons with companies to come in where our students can demonstrate their skills, which we think is important as a resume builder, and for them to demonstrate what they can do. And then we have, as our program develops, we will continue to track long-term employment outcomes, because oftentimes many people who are neurodivergent get jobs after college, but then it does not translate into sustained employment. So we are going to track and continue to provide support in order to improve those outcomes as well.
Please tell us more about the new A-Scene initiative.
The A-Scene initiative is an incredibly exciting grant that we're a part of, in which we create a playbook that can be replicated at other universities throughout the country, or world for that matter. Each of the partnering schools has their own area of expertise. Northeastern area is experiential learning, and that support that we provide to students when they go on their co-op, or some call it an internship. In our connections, in our partnerships with employers. And so it is our hope that we will build more relationships with employers who are interested in this neurodiversity in the workplace movement, and provide more opportunities that we can share out to other students, and so that they can get the work experiences that are available to them, and also create more as this movement progresses. I'll say one of the things that we've done at Northeastern is we've created a regional coalition of universities and employers that come together each year and learn best practices. There are many different siloed initiatives that are happening, but if we all come together and learn and network and grow, it's exciting to see the development and the ecosystem that we've created. We've done this in this third year, and the amount of employers and universities who have continued to come in our region is incredibly encouraging and incredibly exciting. And we look forward to continuing to do this work of this regional neurodiversity coalition that we've created.
Do you have any student success stories you would like to share?
I'd like to highlight a success story that we had of a student who went through a emerging talent program at Dell. And through our partnership with them, the student was brought in for an internship. And when meeting with the team and the managers and how to create this neuro-inclusive environment, the manager brought up a story where the student was referencing their data science textbook in the computer screen. And this manager paused for a second, because what the code that student was creating was so good that it was redefining success of what the internship what an intern could do and what an intern could look like. And so a few months later, the student graduated and was converted to a full-time hire. And then now, a year later, we have another student who's going through this same program at Dell. And so I went to go visit the work site, and now we have this little community of neurodiversity at Dell, where there are the employees and the students, and they get to learn from each other. And the managers have been so impressed by what these students can do when given the chance, and adjusting the practices of the environment to be successful. And so that stands out to me as just an excellent success story of how we can improve the work outcomes for our students.
Big thanks to Erik Brenner and Northeastern University. Please subscribe to Inclusive Academia.